Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when videos drop. And it's Christmas. I like a bit of Christmas. I don't think I've been shy about liking a bit of Christmas. It's going to be bobble on the right. I'll put my bobble over it. That's better. I don't think I've been shy about liking a bit of Christmas. I like, the what's the word? The paradox of it. I like a bit of a paradox. Yes, I'm very Jewy, right? I understand Christmas, bit of a Christian holiday. Unless you're English, I think it's more of a secular holiday. That's just my take on it for you. Anyway, I do like a bit of Christmas, and I've been doing a bit of Christmas TV watching. Actually, I have things I watch every year. Like I always watch Elf. I always watch Bad Santa. Oh, I love Bad Santa, right? And I watch a lot the Doctor Who Christmassy stuff. I'm actually doing a lot more this year because, as I say in this review, I'm doing an Advent countdown on my YouTube shorts of the most Christmassy Doctor Who ever, which means I have to go and rewatch them. But especially the ones I don't remember that well, which is the ones I don't like that much. And going back to them, I'm finding there's a lot more in them than I thought, and they're a lot better than I thought, right? And I think they're worth a revisit, but especially if you have an idea of what pitfalls you have going in, so you're not disappointed in them, right? Because if you go in like just looking at the looking for the good stuff, which there is a lot of, you enjoy them a lot more. You do enjoy them a lot, and and I found, because I wasn't so familiar with these stories, that there was a lot more good in them than I remembered. The review we're doing right now, the good is mainly Capaldi. Freaking awesome, just freaking awesome in these two stories. But I'm going to be doing quite a few of these videos over the festive period because I'm rewatching a lot of Christmassy Doctor Who. That's just what's going on. I'm actually putting out another one of these when what was it? It was a Paul McGann release from Big Finish. They did on Ravenous box set 2 or 3. They had a 2-parter Christmas story. The Better Watch Out, I think, and Fairy Tale Salzburg. And I'm doing it as a separate video because I can't put them in my Christmas list of Christmassy Doctor Who, even though they're very, very, very Christmassy, because it's not very Christmassy at the same time. Bit strange. Go check out the review. It's probably going out the same day as this one. Who knows what dares to dream? Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are fantastic. Thank you very much for doing those things. I am genuinely very, very, very grateful for you doing it. Sign up my Substack. It's my email newsletter where you'll be able to find me and all my content wherever it may land. And boy, does it land a lot of places. I'm on Rumble. Listen, if you had YouTube Blue here in Israel, ready internationally, they want to make themselves a competitor to YouTube, not YouTube, Twitter Blue. If they had Twitter Blue here in Israel, I would sign up for that. That is absolutely going to be my platform of preference, I think, when it gets rolled out. So you'll be able to find me over there on Twitter. You can find me on Rumble, and of course you can find me on YouTube. Okay, so if you sign up my Substack, and also I put extra stuff in there. Yesterday I should do more of these things right around this time of year. I put the year in review from 2009. Right, I should do more of those. Put those in from Doctor Who magazine. I like that sort of stuff. It just it makes me go, oh, that's interesting. I'll have a read of that. Well, that's just me for you. What can I tell you? So that's free. My Substack is free. My Instagram, also free. Just opened it. I like it, right? I like it. I put fun, silly things out there all the time. Go follow me on Instagram if there's following is what you're supposed to do. Like, share, subscribe, comment, Instagram, Substack. I also have a paid Substack. You can do that too. Boy, your options to amuse me and make me happy are many and varied, you lucky people. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment, Substack, Instagram, covered everything. Fine. I did a live stream last night where I reviewed these two Christmas stories together for your delight and delectation. So let me hand over to me from last night. I've been very immersed in Christmas this year, right? Because schmuck that I am, and I am a schmuck, right? Schmuck that I am. I've been doing a advent calendar on YouTube Shorts, right? Every day of the 25 Christmassy Doctor Who's. And I remember, and I think this is a 1-minute video, right? I can't bullshit it. I got to watch the bloody things again. So I've gone through a lot, right? I've gone through a lot. Husbands of River Song and Return of Dr. Mysterio are like, I didn't realize how closely connected they were, right? Or how fantastic Capaldi was, or how he missed out at least one Capaldi season for after that. It's like, man, it really, really breaks my heart, right? It really breaks my heart. I'm going to do a little mini review of it right now because, well, first, I watched this in reverse order because I didn't know because I'm a schmuck, right? The Husbands of River Song, both of them are vastly superior to that I remember, right? I think I'm just more sensitive to Capaldi's portrayal, which is perfect, right? Oh man, he is on top of his game as a doctor. He's Clara-less, right? And he's just ready to have fun. Much more so by the end of it. So if you start off with Husbands of River Song, and he just materializes on a Christmassy planet. Why? Because it's Christmas, right? That's basically the Christmas element is just things look Christmassy because. Fine. So then he gets mistaken for a doctor, picked up by Matt Lucas, and then goes to have to try and cure he meets River Song. But River Song, this is the most annoying bit of this whole special. River Song cannot believe that this could be the doctor, right? It just doesn't even occur to her that this could be the doctor, because she figures she knows all his faces. So and that's really annoying. Like, she doesn't work it out sooner or later, much sooner. much sooner. That's really annoying. But it's very clear from both these stories that at this point, and probably all the time, that Moffat really wants to do romantic comedies, right? That's basically what it is. So, Husbands of River Song is a romantic comedy sci-fi crime caper, right? Like sci-fi crime, like con man. Well, what would you say Ocean's 11 is? Yeah, that's like it's a crime caper, right? Yeah, okay. She's she thinks the doctor's dead, and she's being very, very, how would I explain it? More than roguish, like criminal at this point. Like literally criminal. So she's married to this big robot guy with his head, and he's brought in as a surgeon to cure him. And she cannot twig it's the doctor. He keeps telling us, "It's River, it's me. Like, and she can't. And again, that just irritates me. But we basically through this, because she doesn't think it's him, you get her explaining how their love is unrequited, and it always has been unrequited, and how painful it is, how deeply painful it is, right? And then by happenstance, right, they end up on the planet where they're scheduled to spend their last night together, right? These singing towers or whatever, right? And there's some timey-wimey, jiggery pokery as they zoom forward. Not timey-wimey, they just zoom forward in time. Capaldi, well, again, Capaldi is absolutely perfect in this. I mean, as he sweeps her off her feet at the end, right? And she changes into, again, so now they're into a swanky Christmas hotel, right? For some reason, it's because it's Christmas. Again, you got to remember, these things are designed not for the fan, right? These are this is for everybody to get round the telly after being a bit drunk after a really good bit of Christmas pudding. Oh, I want some Christmas pudding. Oh, soon. I actually have. We're ready to go. We got mince pies. My wife's got made mincemeat last year, and it's still good in the fridge. Not in the fridge, in the pantry, baby. Oh, I had a smell the other day. Man, that shouldn't give you an erection, but it does. By the way, decorations are underway. This place will be bedazzled shortly. I'm grottoing it up slowly, but I'm just getting things together. Right, I'm working on paper chains. I like a bit of paper chains. Anyway, back to the story. So, yeah, she gets to express her unrequited love, and he realizes how she's been neglected him, and finally she realizes who he is, and he sweeps her off the feet, and she realizes it's their last night, but then he says, "Oh, you got to pull it," and then at the end he does pull a miracle out and say a night on this planet is 24 years, right? So then they live happily ever after, essentially, but they don't, right? There is no happily ever after, right? Because the next episode, and it's again. I would say that's Husband's River Song, definitely the stronger of the two. I mean, by a long way, right? And then, the aliens in it as well. The bad guy aliens with the heads that open up. They're the same in both ones. I had no idea. You've probably forgotten it because you haven't seen it for ages. These are really worth a revisit, right? If you could just acknowledge the faults, there are less in Husband's River Song than there is in Return of Dr. Mysterio, right? You still get that wonderful Capaldi performance, and it's still essentially Doctor Who. It's essentially bonkers. It's just bonkers Christmas fair. So anyway, they have happily ever after, sort of. They know it's going to be 20 bit. So then Return of Dr. Mysterio. You have the Doctor at the beginning, and it's I don't know if this is just before he goes on the adventure with River Song or just after. I can't tell, but it's delightful as he has this interplay with this kid. And he's so. This is him at his absolute best, right? Talking not talking down to a child, but talking like like you would imagine Tom Baker would. It's lovely. Right, it really, truly is lovely. I mean, that's the best bit of it for me. So what this is, again, Doctor Who, you could do any genre in Doctor Who. You can do crime thriller, you can do sci-fi, you can do historical. This is them trying to do a superhero movie, and oh boy, does it fail? Does it fail? It fails on two levels, right? It fails that the direction and special effects are woefully inadequate. Like woefully inadequate. They just, oh god, the direction is so bad. It's so flat, right? Superheroes are about breaking out of your dimensions, right? The best mainstream superhero. I mean, let's go back to Steve Ditko, to Todd McFarlane, to was it Jim Lee, right? To Simon Bisley, right? What they all do, they all use the structure, the grid structure, and they break out of it for dramatic effect, right? There was no, just completely within the grid structure. Oh, agony. The casting was underwhelming. You should have had a huge star for the superhero. And you could have got one. Come on, you're Doctor Who. You could have so got one. Get Benedict Cumberbatch to ask Chris Evans, right? Everybody wants to play a superhero. Matt Damon. You'll be able to get somebody, right? They'll be able to get somebody. Somebody who's like, can you imagine get Leonardo DiCaprio? He'll probably love it, right? Can you imagine? And they could have done that. They could have totally done that. The superhero law wasn't really that great either. But really, Stephen Moffat was much more interested in writing a romantic comedy. That really didn't work very well. Oh, it was a bit cringe. Lots and lots of cringe. But at the heart of it, right, was they mentioned it was 24 years later, and and Nardol's now been resurrected, and he's his companion, built by the Doctor, to keep him company, I guess, from keeping him commit suicide, essentially, right? Or commit suicide or genocide, one of the two, or both. It's about him grieving and getting back who he is, because at the end of it, he's like, yeah, I don't have ram the TARDIS and go, right? Because he's been, with the River Song for 24 years. Is the implication, right? And we should have. It shouldn't have gone into his final season at that point, right? He should have had 2 seasons at least of that Doctor, right? That mad bonkers. I just want to party Doctor Who, 12th Doctor. And that's where and it breaks my heart that we never got it. And I think season 10 was the best one they did. And I know a lot of people hate. What's her name? I'm looking at her action figure. Bill Potts. Oh, thank you, Bill. I know a lot of people hated her. I thought she was great. Yeah, okay. She liked to talk about being gay. I talk about being horny a lot. I can't really mind. Can't blame them. Cannot blame them. Can't complain. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.